call out certain things. Now, yesterday was draining for all of you. Chippy is now digging you. Chippy can dig at no one. I'll tell you why Chippy can't dig at no one. I'll tell you why. Thank you for bringing that up. Right. Chippocrit can't dig at no one because Chippocrit sold his morals and wouldn't call CA out, wouldn't call Alex out, wouldn't call SB out a few weeks ago when he had her in the box, if you all remember. SB was in Chippy's box. Chippy can dig no one out. And let me tell you about Chippocrit, right? Chippocrit is latched on to the fact that we all know Chippocrit's broke. Okay? We all know Chippy's broke, right? I offered him the other day. He was extremely upset with Pearl and being called Pippi. And I offered him the other day and I said, do you want to jump on a call with Pearl and we can sort this out? He had to ask Alex's permission of what to do. Now just take that in. He had to ask Alex's permission on what to do. So why is he's so transparent with everybody? He's a liar. He's a compulsive liar. And that man will never, ever be allowed in my live again. Never. He sold his morals. So let's say Chippy's transparent, right? Chippocrit, you're so transparent, right? And if he is cam-toing me at any point, please take him down. You know who you are. Take him down, because that man will never get back in my lives. So he's so transparent. Wouldn't call Hayley Comet out. Wouldn't call CA out the other day. Wouldn't call her out because he was allowed back in the live. Wouldn't call Alex out. You sold your fucking morals because you got the green arts in your room gifting you. And I'll say it with chest. You sold your fucking morals. You sold your morals because the green arts are in your room. So don't sit there, Chippocrit, Pippi, and say you've got fucking morals. I offered to get you on a call with Pearl to sort everything out. And in my opinion, you were told by Alex the same as what the Blaster was told, and I'm fucking furious about this. Don't jump on a call with them. Why was the Blaster... He's not going out, Gary. He's having his ear done. 4 o'clock. All right. He was told... Why was the Blaster... I'm fucking furious. Why was the Blaster told not to jump on a call with us? And I'll tell you why the Blaster was told not to jump on a call. Because people that can't stand Cockapoo, Chippy, Alex Brigham, they were told because they didn't want to sort it out. They want Cockapoo dragged. And that is the truth. And I'll say it. They wanted Cockapoo dragged. And that's what it was all about. Now I can play... Listen, if people want me... do you agree with me, Bernard? Yes? If people want me to play the clips that Pearl played yesterday and call out the bullshit and the lies, yeah? I'll call them. Hello, Top Girl! Can we see the horses? No, I've been sacked. If people want me tomorrow to play all the clips from yesterday and call out the hypocrisy, I will call out the lies. I'm sure you noticed them. I'm sure you all noticed all the lies that were being told. Yes. So, Chippy McChips, you've never called out Hayley Comet because she raised money for you. You've never called out fucking Alex Brigham because his people are in your room. And you never called out Canadian Angie. You're a fucking hypocrite. You're not transparent. And do you know what? When Max told me what you were, I defended you. When Max told me what you were, I fucking defended you, Chippy. Never again. Never again. You will never message me calling me a CUNT. You will never, ever tell people, oh, I'm coming. You can come after no one. And Max... I want to say it to you, Max. We've had our arguments, Max. But you were right. You were fucking right, Max. And if you're in the room, get a pin. Max tried to tell me what he was, and I thought he was sound. I thought he was on it. Do you know, I had a conversation with him and he ran straight to Alex. Straight to Alex. So who's the fuckers being manipulated? Who's the fuckers behind the scenes telling people not to answer their phone to other people? Get the blaster in the box and ask the blaster, have I ever asked the blaster not to fucking answer the phone to someone? I am fucking fuming that these people sit on their fucking platforms saying these people are controlling, these people are behind the fucking scenes. No! You're the ones behind the scenes. You're the ones telling people personal shit. You're the ones passing on messages. You're the one telling people not to fucking answer their phone to other people. Not me. Not Miss Red. Not Cockapoo. Been thinking about this since 4 o'clock this morning. Stonewall farts. I've been thinking about this since 4 o'clock this morning. Why would you message somebody that wasn't in a good headspace and say to them, I'm coming for you Monday? Why would you message someone you know's a bit fucking bipolar, you know that has to take sertraline to get to sleep, and then turn round and tell Angel, I've got nothing on Luke the Judge, but I'm sure I can find something. I'm sure I can find something on him. Trust me when I tell you this now. We can all find stuff on each other. We can all... These people are sitting on their platforms, fucking Pippy McPip, saying, I don't want drama. I just want to do FYP. And then you're in comments turning round and saying, you did know, Luke. Yes, I fucking did know about Sophie Bailey. A friend confided in me. And what the fuck's it got to do with you? Mind your fucking business. You don't want the drama, but you want the Green Arts money to create the drama. Fuck off, you fucking hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Big up, Queen Blessing! Thank you so much. I'm on a rant. You're going to get this every morning. You're going to get this rant every single morning. We're all fucking hypocrites on this app. We're all hypocrites, but I think it's absolutely disgusting. And I think you as an audience, yeah, this is my opinion. You can jump in the box and go against me. I think you as an audience have the power. And like Alex, I've got the power. I have the power. Fucking He-Man over there. Fucking He-Man. Mushroom He-Man. Right? I think yous have got the power, right, to call out the bull. Yous have got the power to call out the bull with your comments. Don't be scared of getting blocked. Don't be scared of getting muted. If you don't like me, write it on a post. Yous have got the fucking power. And I think that people that are turning around and using a child, using a fucking innocent child to go at Donna, I'm talking about you, Maple Flaps. I think you're disgusting, yeah? You've been asked not to say the child's name. You say the child's name because you're a disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace. Bearing in mind, Maple Flaps, you said you had no living children. And you're a fucking liar because we know you've got Vanessa. We know you've got Chris. We know you've got others. We know who you are. You are Angela Rooney. You're a compulsive fucking liar. But you have to look at patterns of behaviour. Hello, Moonbeam. You've got to look at these creators like Dog Shit Breath as well that think it's okay to attack innocent children. Yeah? Look at Maple Flap, sits there night after night going on about the bastard bullies, but he's so casually to mention a fucking child's name. Right, guys, let's have a popular push. I'm not on at 3 o'clock. Let's get the heart me's in. I'll do you another chest. You're going to get me ranting every fucking morning. We're going to rant about everything that's happened for the last 24 hours. And do you know who's going to stop us? Absolutely no one. Not one fucking person is going to stop us. Popular number 8, let's go. You got a treasure box again. Thank you so much. No one's going to stop us. So if you want to jump in the box and have your opinion about yesterday, feel free to jump in the box at any time. Just request. If you don't want to, then I'll just sit here and rant even more. It doesn't make no difference to me. And Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it must have been for Angel and Blaster to know what they know? Hang on, I'll let you in the boxes in a second, right? Give me a second. Understand when Angel and Blaster... Oh, hello, hello!
Hello, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with my phone.
So Chippy's just turned around and said on his live, I've just had information that Chippy said if I threaten to come for him, he'll knock me out. Chippy, my man, you'll knock no one out. And let me tell you for why. Chippy, if you want to meet halfway somewhere, I'll meet you anywhere, anytime. No one's bothered about you, you bald head Pippi C-U-N-T. And let me tell you why no one's bothered about you, Chippy, right? You'd knock me out. You let a man call your son a C-U-N-T. You let a man and you've done nothing about it. You know his address, you know where he is, and you've done nothing about it. No one's bothered about you, Pippi. If you ever want to meet, any event I go to, if you want to meet, I'll meet you anywhere, anytime. But make sure, let me tell you one thing. Make sure, because I know about you and your fucking brother, yeah? Right? Make sure you come alone. Make sure you come alone, Chippy. No cameras, no fucking nothing, yeah? Make sure you come alone, yeah? And I'll meet you whenever you want. You are a disgusting little worm. You are a simp that had to run to Alex Brigham to ask his permission if you could speak to Pearl. You are disgusting. And I see right through you. And I didn't. And I had a lot of time and I had a lot of sympathy for you. But all you can do is sit on your platform and spew hate at Pearl. No one gives a fuck about you. I could tell you so much about him. Please message me that person, because I know a lot about him that he doesn't know I know. But if you think anybody's bothered about you round here, Pippi McPip, no one's bothered about you. Like I said, you let someone talk about your family and call them a C-U-N-T, and you did nothing. So don't come for me, you absolute disgrace. You did nothing. I will give you a call after, but I do know a lot about him anyway. I know a lot about him. And do you know what? When that fucking Clarabella or whatever her name wanted to come to the app, and I was there on the phone to Chippy. I was there on the phone to Chippy saying, don't worry, I was there. But do you know what you did? You sold your morals for the green arts. And I'm going to say it how it is every day. No, Alicia's Martha, I will not stop. Why should I stop, Alicia Martha? Why? He did say it because the person's watching him. He did say it. And that one of the person that's just messaged me, Alicia's Martha, is one of my fucking closest friends. Did say it. And do you know what? Let's get into a rant right now. I'll open the boxes in 1 second. No problem. I'll open the boxes in 1 second. Let me get into a rant right now. What was I going to rant about? I forgot. What was I going to rant about? I forgot what I was going to rant about. Fuck me, I've lost me trail of thought now. I fucking lost me trail of thought. There was a point I wanted to make. Probably me. Hello, my darling. I fucking lost me trail. No, I'm not bothered about fucking Pippi McLongstockings. He sold his morals, mate. He sold himself for a few green arts to make a little bit of money. I'm sick of helping people on this app. Telling my mods, having to message my mods to say, Can you mute comments against Chippy? It isn't nice. You say whatever you fucking want about him. You say whatever you want. He sold his... Oh, yeah, that was what I was going to rant about. That's what I was going to rant about. So, Chippy was in Blaster's comments yesterday, right? And, like, a little girl's been threatened. Someone's threatened a little girl, which is disgusting, yeah? Right? A little girl's been threatened. There's been betrayal of messages passed to Sophie, which I still don't understand how Sophie was blocked, unblocked, blocked again. I still don't get it all, but I'm sure Pearl called it out yesterday. I'm loving Pearl's lives at the moment, I tell you. Fucking loving Pearl's lives at the moment. Like, she's doing the videos, she's sticking to fucking facts. Like loving Pearl's lives at the moment, right? So what was Chippy concerned about yesterday? What was concerned about yesterday was turning round and saying, yes, you did know, Luke. So you're not bothered about what's been said. You're not bothered about the betrayal of the blaster. She's been betrayed again, which I feel deeply sorry for that fucking woman, because she tries to help every fucker. You're not bothered about that. All you were bothered about, the kids should be protected. There's a lot going on, Jess. I do agree with you, Jess, but there's a lot going on. And all he was bothered about was saying, all fucking Pippi McPip was bothered about was turning around and say, yes, you did know, Luke. Yes, I did know. And you know I know, Chippy. But that's all you were bothered about, because you've got no fucking morals. You sold your morals to stand by people. You wouldn't call fucking... Who's this here? She hasn't. Who hasn't? She hasn't. I don't know what he's on about. I'm trying to go on a fucking rant here. Get in the box! Box!
Luke, she wasn't just betrayed by just her, though. Just Alex. There's other people in the background, as you know.
Yes.
So why is everyone just solely talking on Alex?
Because that's what was talked about yesterday. What we do in here in the morning is we talk about what's gone on the last 24 hours.
Right.
And I understand Blaster's been betrayed by people in the background. 100% understand it. But what if you want to bring it up, talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Well, no, 'cause it's not my position, but I obviously know that there was other people that betrayed her, but that's not being spoken about. It's just Alex's betrayal. But not only that, no offence to you, and I haven't got an issue with you or Red, but you can't all sit here now and then go, oh, we feel sorry for Red for yesterday, when she already knew about it. And she picked up Sophie less than a couple of days ago for taking down Canadian Angie.
She knew about it because she was trying to safeguard Sophie's children.
Well, no. I get the understanding, but we can't all sit here and say, oh, we feel really sorry for Donna when Donna already fucking knew.
But that doesn't.
Everyone already knew.
But that don't take away the fact that a child her granddaughter keeps getting spoken about, and her grandchild's been threatened. It doesn't take away the fact that it's always targeting her granddaughter. It's always.
Look, it's vile what Sophie done. Like, I agree, but I don't know why Alex is in the discussion. And I don't need to stick up for Alex. Alex is more than capable of doing it himself. I just don't know why none of us are not dragging Sophie through the coals.
Hang on, go on, Red.
Corey, have you seen this proof that I picked up Sophie Bailey, mate?
What?
Have you seen proof that I picked up Sophie Bailey?
I think it was on an FYP clip. It was in my mod chat this morning. I haven't seen it personally.
Can you go and get the FYP clip, please, of me saying big up Sophie Bailey and then play it in Luke's live? Hello?
What Corey is saying is, why did Red get... What? Have you gifted Sophie?
Who?
I don't fucking think so.
As who gifted Sophie?
You.
No, I
don't think so.
Are you off your heads?
Right, first off, I'm not off my head.
Well, you must be,
but you
Corey,
can't sit there. Right, Donna, no, I'm not shutting no mouth.
No,
absolutely not,
your
Donna.
Fucking mouth.
Not a chance.
You're not Alex's arsehole. It's because you think you've got fucking stuff on each other, you little fucking prick. Fuck off.
Cockapoo.
Turned out well. I knew that Corey had just come into shit stir.
Yeah.
You can always tell with that tone of voice when Corey's doing what Corey does.
Yeah.
So you got your gold star. I heard this last night. I heard that people think that Donna was bigging up Sophie. So
yeah.
I think it stems from what I heard. I think it stems from the fact that when CA was being copyrighted.
Yeah.
And we know that Sophie was actually executing that copyright. That when it came onto Donna's show, Donna apparently said, big up Sophie Bailey. That is the accusation. I don't remember. I don't know if she did, I think the two things can be separated from each other. I don't think that that is an endorsement of anything else that Sophie Bailey was doing. But at the time, there was a discussion and a plan, as I understand it, that this wasn't going to be brought to the internet. It was going to be kept completely off the internet for all the reasons everybody understands. So I don't understand how they can turn, I say they because I don't know who they are, how everyone can turn this into, well, Sophie Bailey has done this thing, but Donna bigged her up on her show for execution of copyright, so therefore she doesn't deserve any sympathy. Where's the logic?
I don't.
As a human being, who may be a mother, a grandmother, you know, a sister, a daughter, how can you make join those dots up in that way? I'm a bit confused. I think it just doesn't make sense to me unless you just don't like Misread and therefore you're finding a reason to just sort of like dismiss it or undermine it. And if you don't like her, say you don't like her and just shut the fuck up and move on with your day.
Yeah, but she gets targeted because she's got clout. And my point to Corey, which I am, when you've dropped, I am going to let Corey back in to have a discussion because I didn't like the way that Corey said that why are you all going for Alex? I've been going for Chippy. What I didn't like what Alex done, and I can say whatever I want on my platform, just as much as Corey can go live and say what he wants on his platform, right? I didn't like the Blaster being told not to answer the phone to us. So who's the one that's controlling in the background?
Yeah.
Who's the one that's telling people what to do in the background?
But out of all of this, right, I understand that that's irritating.
That's irritated me to fuck.
I understand, but in the scheme of everything, it is about protecting the safety of children, safeguarding them. It's also about safeguarding, as much as people may like or dislike this.
Thank you.
Sophie. It's about taking the right steps for somebody that clearly isn't acting in the right way.
Yes.
And has, you know, said and done things that suggest that she could hurt herself.
Yes.
That is so. All this, well, you know, Alex said this and Corey said that and Donna did that. I mean, what the fuck? Come on, this isn't drama talk. This stuff, this